Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Victoria Park. This is the round 8 match between Collingwood and Essendon. Already one of these teams is looking like a contender, and the other has had a poor start to the year. Will this one play out true to form? Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Bombers. I think they're a better side than many have given them credit for. And if they can take the game on and give their forwards enough supply, they're every chance.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. It's second taking on 16th. It seems like a mismatch, but can the underdog produce something special? The Rucks staring each other down. Cameron looking for territory. De Goey, Perryman. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Punched away. Just had to get it out. Schiltz stripped of the footy. Lipinski takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Pies off to a good start. The big men fly. Sharp when one tackle just won't do. The umpire says he had no prior. Punch clear. Sharp, a model of consistency.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
Blakiston with the tap. Caldwell. Merritt running in support. Through the centre square he goes. Sharp, what can he do with it? Durham, it's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Good match so far. Blakiston wins it out of the centre. Caldwell, they'll need to limit his influence. Honours the lead. Kako demanded the footy and got it.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Quaynor heads wide with the kick in. Frampton has found some space. Schiltz on a lead. Houston, that's good work rate. Anderson, Howe takes the hand pass. Frampton, he's set upon. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Howe marks on the last line of defence. Anderson with a chance to relieve the pressure. Searching kick. He's hit up the lead. Short pass looks good. Cameron, all on his own. Dacos, he won't be happy with that one. Blakiston intercepts. What's he got on offer? Goes long. Anderson with the big fist. You can't question his commitment. Well-weighted kick. McStay outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Ignoring the corridor for now. Cameron in some space on the wing. He's been busy so far. Anderson marks. Will he go the bomb? Cameron, De Goey. It's a desperate tackle, and he's done for holding the ball.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Good work rate. That's skillful. They're moving the footy well here. He's put the foot down. Normally delivers. Punched that like he meant it. McStay, almost an accidental intercept. Sharp, defence 101 there. In no man's land. Dacos is calm in a crisis. Good thinking and good execution too. McCreary had his name written all over it. Houston, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. It must be his birthday. The Bombers look sharp early. Caldwell has charged into space. Pryor, no one can mark. McStay, they are hunting the ball carrier. They've put themselves under pressure. Is anyone home? Kako has it within range. The Bombers showing some good signs early. Manages to find a teammate.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Quaynor tasked with the kick in. Frampton can keep it moving. Tidy ball. Side bottom. Works hard to present. Cameron with a chance to run. Frampton. Good handball. Houston. DeMartia. Maynard. Does well under pressure. Who's front and centre? Kako. Squeezes the kick. Feeds it out. Caldwell. Kako. The defenders will be nervous. Quaynor. Desperate to win it back. That's a push and paid. Frampton. He's so clean with the footy. Quality delivery by foot. Crisp was afforded latitude. Can he find a teammate? Maynard is cool under pressure. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Attracted a crowd. They're tackling with great intent. Good ruck work. Crisp. That's a give up. Sharp with time. Caldwell. Advantage paid and away they go. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Terrific tackle. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Wright gets his hand to it. Caldwell. Merritt. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
He's off. Can he impose himself on the match? Maynard working hard and presenting well. Slowing it down. He's made a bright start. Lipinski. Strong grab. Howe. Doesn't often waste it. Perkins clears the area. Sartis can send them into attack. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Cameron looking for territory. DeMartia. Caldwell with a steal. I felt that one from here. Here's a chance to get it forward. Who's at home? Houston doing what he does best. May comes free in the tackle. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Little one to half back. The Pies are out of trouble. Dacos. The Bombers guarding the corridor. The kick was misdirected. Spearing pass. Alarm bells are ringing. Can he hit a target? How? Wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Crisp pushes into space and receives the footy. Side bottom. Wright got a fist in. Elliott. The Pies should score here. McGrath didn't need to be asked twice. Right. Got to the right position and hung on. Caldwell in the clear on centre wing. He's made a hot start to this match. They've given it up. They'll take the patient approach. Side bottom. Dangerous to leave on his own. The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. Elliott finds himself unattended. Well done. Pryor is there to save the day. Neat little worm burner. Sharp, working hard and being rewarded. Dishes it off. Reed. It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. Clever kick. The Bombers moving the ball well. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Pryor. Roberts presents in space. His field kicking is normally first rate. They've opened them up here. It's become a game of keepings off. Good disciplined defence. Is this their chance? And we'll have a throw in.
The Bombers have put their more fancied opponents under great pressure here. If they can keep it up, they're a huge chance.
The two big men do battle. Edwards. The distance is the only problem. It's there!
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Caldwell. Durham has a paddock in front of him. You have to be tough to play this game. The umpire will have it. Blakiston with a deft tap. Edwards, Caldwell. They're moving the footy quickly. Frampton wins it back. Great mark. That's a useful ball. Quaynor all alone in the centre square. Good kick. Dematia in the clear. Pendlebury. This should end in a shot at goal. Elliott. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Kicking at his first.
Elliott, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Pies have got it back to 3 points. Steen wins the tap. That's a bruising tackle. They're tackling with venom today. One quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Space has been hard to come by for the most part, and players have been constantly harassed and pressured into errors. The intensity's been fantastic, but it does take a toll, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the game open up as fatigue sets in. Then it becomes about who's prepared to do the gut running and take some risks.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Good ruck work. Caldwell. He'll pump them into attack once more. It's not a fair fight. Anderson picks off the pass. Searching kick. Lipinski. What's he got on offer? He doesn't waste many. Schiltz has got loose. Anderson. Hayes. That should be picked off. Pryor makes good contact. And they're out of trouble. Spills the mark. Roberts. Blakiston. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Quaynor accepted the invitation. Dematia, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Dacos, Kako gets to it first. Langford onto it in a flash, looking to hit up the short option. Not on my watch, he says. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Good vision there. Maynard, he's lost possession. Throws it on the boot and misses.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Back into play. Frampton has found some space. Side bottom on a lead. Good looking kick. Schiltz pounces. Throws it on the boot. Side bottom. They're keeping the ball well. Anderson, he's everywhere at the moment. Punched away. Setterfield, he's had little impact so far. Schiltz went bang. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Barrow just trying to get it forward under pressure. Quaynor spoils. Perkins. That's a bit of a waste. The Pies might be about to start something. Quaynor, well-weighted kick. What can they muster from the back half? Takes the safe option. Anderson, this is good footy. Lipinski, all on his own. Tidy ball. The Pies, looking dangerous. Lipinski, he's been busy so far. Blakiston is a welcome presence in defence. That's skillful. Perkins makes position. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Honours the lead. Delivers a long ball. Howe tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Crisp, Hayes, Anderson. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Heads for the pocket. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Maynard only knows one way. Frampton read it well and claims the mark. Can they get something going? That's a good option, and this looks promising. He's stolen a march. Crisp takes the short option. Quaynor in some space on the wing. Howe, a bit of a panicked handball. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. It's a race for goal. Pryor almost threw it out. Perkins. They get full value for a deep entry.
He kicks with excellent technique and composure, and that one was never going to miss.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Crisp trying to find a path. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Edwards has a vice-like grip.
Straight in front, should not miss.
For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
It's being played in one half of the ground at the moment. Good work rate. Pendlebury can keep it moving. Dacos with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's lost it. The Pies might be in a spot of bother. Hurried kick goes very wide. Daring run out of defence. They cannot keep him quiet. That's well played. Can he find a teammate? Good thinking and good execution too. McStay on centre wing is marked. He's hit up the lead. The Pies haven't been inside 50 for a while. Steen appreciates that delivery. The defence has fallen down. Not sure what the idea was there. Towards the boundary line. The kick is precise. A chance to clear now. Al Hawley, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. No one can mark. He's so clean with the footy. Knew where the help was. They've put themselves under pressure. His hand passing is a weapon. Setterfield, he's been quiet. Langford takes the mark and can extend the margin.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Tries to bend this one through, but it's unsuccessful. One behind.
He might think about a drop punt next time.
Quaynor brings it back in. Quality delivery by foot. They're moving the footy well here. He's generally a good kick. Cameron, when one tackle just won't do. They're tackling with great intent. Blakiston has got on top. Side bottom. Perryman. DeGoey. Pendlebury. Marks on centre wing. Can he be the fire starter? Hayes. Here's real danger now. Clever kick. Membry. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. That's careless kicking. And they're away. Sharp. Dangerous to leave on his own. Normally delivers. Membry takes an excellent grab. Pendlebury. They are tackling machines today. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Cameron with a deft tap. Crisp, a model of consistency. Pendlebury has it within range. Crunching tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Good ruck work. Sharp. The Bombers are bringing great energy. May. They're playing for keeps.
The Bombers are certainly looking the better side, but they love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Cameron with a deft tap. Crisp. That's unusual. Sharp. Farms it out. They've given it back. Side bottom. He'll feel that one. Can he impose himself on the match? Gets the kick away. Crisp in the right spot at the right time. Great tackling technique there. Blakiston wins it down. Sharp gathers. Setterfield. Edwards. He'll be sore in the morning. We'll have another ball up. Punch clear. Gets his kick despite the heat. That's great footy.
The Bombers with a late chance.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick in. Frampton works hard to present. Lipinski presents in space. Maynard, good kick. The Pies are out of trouble. Anderson, Dacos, doesn't want to turn it over there. Manages to find a teammate. What's he got on offer? Picking their way through. McCreary with a chance to run. Slick hands. Dacos. This deserves a goal. Can't keep hold of it. Pryor gathers. Roberts. The Bombers are playing some great footy. Kako. It's a tough game. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Cameron wins the hit out. Side bottom. Thumped away. McCreary. Can they find a late goal? Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Looking for a quick transition. Have they weathered the storm? Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Goals are at a premium today. They've been few and far between. That's not to say that this match hasn't been enjoyable, though. Sometimes low-scoring matches can be wonderfully entertaining. There are only 15 goals scored in the 2005 Grand Final, but it's an all-time classic.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Crisp, Perryman, he'll work all day. Cameron, in the right spot. Cops some unwanted attention. Anderson, this'll be a goal. Through it goes, and there's a kick the difference.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
One kick game again. Good ruck work. Crisp. That's sloppy play. Blakiston. Sharp. Edwards. The Bombers looking ominous. May commands the footy.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Bombers are holding them at bay. Blakiston has rucked tirelessly. Setterfield sharks it. Merritt. Sharp. He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. Good looking kick. Side bottom is there to save the day. Tries a safe ball. Lipinski has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. He's stolen a march. Who was he aiming for? They've given it up. Lowers the eyes. Honours the lead. Reed. By hand. Mackay running in support. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Dacos couldn't mark. That's poor play. Stripped of the footy. Mackay in the centre square. Who's front and centre? Houston. He's stopped in his tracks. Crisp takes the logical option. Lipinski. Schiltz. Penetrating ball. Barrow saves the day. Little one to half back. Edwards. He's wrapped up. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Blakiston looking for territory. Merritt. Sharp. That's a bit of a gift. What's he got on offer? Neat little worm burner. Crisp delivers it inside 50. This is good ball movement. Wants to take the game on. They've picked their way through. Sartis. He's besieged. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Sartis in the clear. What can they muster from the back half? That's skillful. Pendlebury spoils. Anderson has it on a string. Thought his way through it. De Goey drops into the hole and marks.
His goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Barrow brings it back in. Pryor makes position. Good work rate. The Bombers look well drilled. Roberts all on his own. It's a dreadful mistake. Elliott is the man on the spot and he's marked. Crisp has charged into space. Open goal beckons.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
No problems there.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Pies have closed to within 4 points. Good ruck work. Crisp closed him down. The Bombers won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances. Cameron slaps it out. Crisp has some attention to deal with. Side bottom. Elliott marks. That's hard to stop.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
To give them the lead. He's done it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Pies have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Blakiston showing his skills. Merritt. Through the centre square he goes. Delivers a long ball. Defence 101 there. It's a hot footy. And we will do it all again. Big clearance to win here. Pendlebury, Crisp, Maynard. Anderson has covered some territory today. Squeezes the kick. Kako! He's taken a beauty.
He'll give them the lead if he can hold his nerve.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
Who would know who's going to win this? Cameron, the winner there. Crisp gets his kick despite the heat. De Goey on a lead. McCreary in some space now. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Pies have hit the front, middle stages, third quarter. Cameron got his palm to it. They've got good chemistry, those two. Pendlebury, Crisp. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Schiltz, they've worked it well. Great play. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. McGrath, bad kicking there, out on the full.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
He can sniff a goal, but that's a letdown. Perhaps he should have given it off. He's hit up the lead. Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. His field kicking is normally first rate. McCreary makes good contact. Edwards, Roberts. What's he got on offer? Blasts away. Dacos tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Langford only a behind.
That was almost put it in the book time. Geez, I'm glad I didn't.
Quaynor to bring it in. Frampton works hard to present. Cameron with a chance to run. Useful hand pass. Anderson. Pendlebury normally delivers. Blakiston with the big fist. Sharp. Good thinking and good execution too. Barrow. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite. Membry. Sharp. Dangerous to leave on his own. He's only had the one inside 50. Pendlebury went bang. Keeps it low. Blakiston cuts them off yet again. Is anyone home? Setterfield. This is a big opportunity. The defence has fallen down. Good disciplined defence. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
The Bombers in front now. Important clearance here. Side bottom. Perryman gathers. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. That's an impressive mark.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
This would give them the lead. Has he got it? They're in front.
That's 5 lead changes now for the quarter. Both teams are desperate for the W.
Seven lead changes now. This is some game. Cameron has got on top. Pendlebury. Perryman working hard and being rewarded. Schiltz. No one's gone near him and he could make them pay. Side bottom. McGrath is worth his weight in gold. Good kick. Edwards getting back to help the defenders. Sartis, and they're out of trouble. Well played. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Sharp, all alone in the centre square. What can they build here? Decides to go. Careful ball movement. Caldwell marks on centre wing. Picking their way through. Sharp can keep it moving. Slowing it down. He's been called to play on. It's a tough game. Didn't take the first option and he's been penalised.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Clever kick. Roberts making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Unable to get it inside 50. Can he impose himself on the match? They've opened them up here. Maynard. That's good work rate. Anderson. Tidy ball. Dacos. The Pies looking ominous. Roberts. We've seen that before. Sartis. Caldwell. They cannot keep him quiet. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Sends them inside 50 again. Roberts continues to be a thorn in their side. Caldwell. No Pryor, and we'll have a ball up. Blakiston palms it down. Sharp. Which way will it bounce? May. Got to get it forward now. Caldwell. The Pies cling to a 1-point lead as we reach three-quarter time. Don't go anywhere. We're set for a grandstand finish. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Bombers are okay at winning the footy, but there's some A-grade butchery going on out there. It's hurt them both ways. Opportunities gone begging and cheap goals to the opposition. I can't see a way they can win this match if they don't stop turning the ball over so consistently. The coach might be getting close to saying, improve your ball use or you're out of the team.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Cameron with a deft tap. Side bottom. Pendlebury. They've put themselves under pressure. A little clumsy with that tackle. Mackay in the right spot. That's skillful. Anderson got a fist in. A quick getaway wasn't possible. This spells trouble. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Who can get the clearance? Merritt. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Rinse and repeat. Blakiston wins it down. Sharp. Daywicks. All's well that ends well.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
Hammers it home.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Bombers are really taking it to them today. Cameron punches it out of the ruck. Side bottom. Perryman hunting the footy. Here's a chance to get it forward. It's no place for the faint-hearted. That's a great tackle, and it's been rewarded.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Doesn't often waste it. Perkins has found some space. Edwards is released by the handball. This is good ball movement. Barrow. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Blakiston got his palm to it. Merritt. Foot race on the wing. You can't question his commitment. When one tackle just won't do. We've got another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Perryman. That's poor play. They might be caught out on the turnover. Throws it on the boot. Time to turn on the Jets. Cameron. I've liked his game today. Schiltz had his name written all over it. Lipinski. Who's got the wheels? Membry. Onto it. He steps over the line with a footy and we've got a throw in.
This is turning out to be an unexpectedly close match. A boil-over is every chance.
Punch clear. Sharp. He's still found a way. The Pies have won it back. Lipinski. He's missed it.
The Bombers have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Looking for a quick transition. Quality delivery by foot. That's a useful ball. Setterfield. Can he find a teammate? Quaynor gets to it first. The fans will be happy to see this. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. It's been a great duel between the two big men. May loves the hard stuff. Kicks laterally. Lipinski didn't need to be asked twice. Side bottom. All on his own. They're moving the footy quickly. DeGoey can go back and put them in front. Schiltz. Pryor is there to save the day. Provides some run. Probing ball. May with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he hit a target? That's a good option, and this looks promising. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Barrow. Mackay getting involved. Caldwell. Setterfield. Has a ping. It won't be a goal. No one can mark. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
No time like the present. Frampton marks in the back pocket. Lipinski pushes into space and receives the footy. Honours the lead. What a hand pass. Gets the kick away. McStay is hard to beat one-on-one. He's had little impact so far. The Pies moving the ball well. Great play. Who's front and centre? He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
He's off. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Good work rate. Houston couldn't complete the mark. Dacos. Membry under pressure. Cameron. He'll be sore in the morning. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Cameron with a deft tap, like Batman and Robin. DeGoey. McCreary is the target, and he marks.
Is this going to be yet another lead change?
He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
Trying to catch them out. The kick was centimetre perfect. His field kicking is normally first rate. McStay. This for the lead. It's online. He's ice cool under pressure.
He hasn't played well today, but he stood up under pressure there and took his opportunity.
The Pies back in front. Can they stay there? Blakiston palms it down. Sharp. Merritt. He's gone. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Thought his way through it. DiMattia on a lead. Good-looking kick. McCreary finds himself unattended. Cameron. Must be a goal. Oh, into the post it goes. And that's why they put erasers on pencils.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Looking for a quick transition. Al Hawley makes position. Can they get something going? Setterfield works hard to present. Waiting for someone to come at him. He's been called to play on. Searching kick. Felt the pressure. Closed him down. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. That's holding the footy.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Al Hawley makes good contact. Blakiston, Setterfield, working hard and presenting well. Normally delivers. Sharp has charged into space. The ump calls play on. Clever kick. Roberts with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? The Pies forcing them out wide. It must be his birthday. He's been quiet. He's hit up the lead. What a game he's having. Punched that like he meant it. Pryor, Roberts, Reed, no easy exit. They're tackling with great intent. Blakiston wins it down. Caldwell. That's a dreadful hand pass. We know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
He's off. Some indirect ball movement here. Al Hawley can keep it moving. And they're away. Have they weathered the storm? Well-weighted kick. Schiltz clears the area. Knew the tackle was coming. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Steen got his palm to it. Edwards, good thinking and good execution too. The defence is disorganised. Perkins has found some space. Langford can't mark. May, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Kako, quick snap, and that's a goal.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
This is a titanic struggle. We've now had 10 lead changes. Good ruck work. Sharp has been magnificent. Setterfield, Edwards. Caddy gets to the front spot and can line them up.
A goal here will shut the door on them.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
The Bombers are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Blakiston wins the hit out. That's a bruising tackle. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Steen showing his skills. DeGoey can't afford to give it back in the corridor. It's not a fair fight. Neither side able to clear the footy.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
He's not one to take a backward step. Setterfield, he's lost it. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. These players must be exhausted, but they're still giving everything. Blakiston has probably got the points at this stage. Edwards, Setterfield, May, Sharp, gets his kick despite the heat. Perkins takes the mark and can extend the margin.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Back into play. The kick is precise. Careful ball movement. They're moving the footy well here. I've liked his game today. The Pies are out of trouble. Quaynor
Well,
can
Essendon
run
are
and
actually
gun.
front.
On the non-preferred, Mackay
With
cuts it
34
off.
seconds to go
That's
before
good
time
vision. Barrow has found some space. The Bombers having a great patch. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Sartis, dangerous to leave on his own. They've opened them up here. That'll work. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Side bottom, Spoils, May, Kako. You asked for it, you got it. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Blakiston has rucked tirelessly. Sharp, Edwards has it within range.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
He kicks the goal.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Bombers have ended their run of outs and they can dust off the lyrics to the club song. Half's here for some final thoughts.